Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah, your paid search expert here at the Google Ad Strategy Hub. And today we're going to tackle a question that I get asked almost daily, and that is, why are my Google ads not working? If you're a small business owner and you're pouring money into Google Ads and you're not seeing the results you expect, you're definitely not alone. It is a common frustration, and in this video, I'm going to reveal the top reasons why your campaigns may be falling short, and more importantly, what can you actually do about this? Let's be honest, Google Ads can seem deceptively simple at first, and this is how Google markets to small business owners. You first would put in some keywords, write a few ads, and hit go. But that's precisely where so many small businesses end up hitting a wall. Without a clear strategy and understanding of how the system really actually works, you can end up quickly burning through your budget with little to show for. But here's the good news. Most of these issues are actually fixable once you actually know what to look for. So the mistake number one that I see is a poor keyword strategy. The first major culprit that I see in here is when you're picking keywords that are related to your business, but you're not necessarily understanding the search intent. So you could be bidding on broad terms that are bringing in irrelevant traffic. For example, if you were to sell, let's say, ceramic mugs, bidding on just mugs would bring in people looking for coffee mugs at Walmart, antique mugs, mug shots, you name it, especially if you are broad in nature and broad in match type. So you really need to be specific in Google. So handmade ceramic mugs would be a little bit of a better search term, or ceramic mugs unique design, or something like artisan coffee cups. Now, where you're going to get into some struggles with Google is more and more if you want to be as specific as humanly possible. So for example, if you want to type in handmade ceramic mugs unique design and take all those keywords, because that's exactly what you offer, Google will not even show that search term, or it'll match way too broadly. And so you want to be really, really careful about being broad enough without too broad, and then using a negative keyword strategy to go ahead and get that precision and the volume that you want that is actually converting. So this is going to take a lot of what we call optimization, but at the end of the day, you need to really, really think about intent and balance what you know about the system, which is where an expert like myself is usually just a phone call away to end up helping you through this. So once you've now gotten your keywords right, the next thing you really want to think about is ad copy. I often see a second mistake being irrelevant ad copy. And this is really where it's your chance to grab attention, but you want to speak directly to what the searcher's looking for, or they're going to scroll past it. You also need to be perfect with intent here. So you need to have the keywords that align perfectly with the solution that you offer. So if we go back to this artisan cup, you don't want to appeal to the Walmart shopper. You don't need to appeal to the person who's just looking for maybe bulk cheaper mugs. You really want to show your ad for the person that you want to. So here is a chance to put in all those keywords and really, really make sure you get the click for your ideal client. So in this case, you want to highlight your unique selling propositions. You want to use a strong call to action. So you don't want to pay for them to browse. Buy today, or buy now, or sales starts today, buy now. Things like that. Very, very specific. And really, at the end of the day, you're presenting your offer, and really in that ad copy, why someone should click, because they don't want to miss out on the sale. They want to get it now. They won't last. Things like that. Mistake number 3. So now we've gone through keywords. We've gone through getting the right ad copy. Now they hit your landing page, which is the page that they get after they clicked your ad. So where do they land? This is going to be critical. So again, let's go back to the mug example. If you send them to a page and it has something that looks boring, or not like what they wanted, or not in the color that they wanted, your landing page is not delivering on the promise of your ad, and so they're just going to click away. If it's slow, confusing, not mobile friendly, at this point in 2025, you've lost them. So your landing page needs to be a natural extension from your keyword to your ad to your landing page. It's going to need to be highly relevant to the search query, so what they actually typed in. It needs to have the information that they need, so no hiding the price, how to check out. I mean, that's when you get into people just being frustrated about that experience. You want to clearly present the information they need, make it easy for them to make the next desired action, whether it's, again, making a purchase, filling out a form, or simply calling you. The fourth mistake that I see is ignoring negative keywords and search terms. Now, I got into this when I talked about keywords, but this is a big one that I often see overlooked. You are paying for every single click. So if there's clicks that Google is telling you aren't right, you need to go ahead and put those in to a negative list and continue to maintain that negative list over and over and over again. So regularly reviewing your search terms report in Google Ads is vital. Then that's going to tell you what people are going to actually search for when your ad showed up, and then you're going to see irrelevant terms. You can also add in a bulk list of terms like free, jobs, DIY, or competitor names that you don't want to target, and you can add those to your existing list of negatives, and it instantly saves you money and focuses your spend on those qualified purchases or leads that you're looking for. The fifth mistake that I see is setting it and forgetting it, or lack of optimization. So putting your negatives in regularly, that is an optimization that you can make. Another optimization that you can make is adding in keywords that you feel like are relevant, or reorganizing ad groups. If all of a sudden you notice that a lot of people are looking for blue coffee mugs and you just happen to have an amazing blue coffee mug, you might want to segment that out into its own ad group, or potentially even its own campaign. If for some reason maybe blue coffee mugs had a higher margin, there's lots of different reasons why you would need to adjust your campaign. Maybe after some time you're realizing that certain ad copy works better, things like that. So these campaigns require ongoing optimization. And when you think about it, your competitors are constantly changing, search trends are changing, your business is changing, and you're going to need to be regularly reviewing your campaign performance, adjusting those bids, testing the new ad copy, and really pausing things that are not working. Another thing that you're going to want to do as part of your optimization is always leave that room for experimenting with different types of targeting. If you're not doing this, you're ending up leaving money on this table, you're leaving money on the table. And Google Ads is a system that works on continuous process of refinement, and it gets better and better with time. So now that we've talked about this, what can you do with all this? First of all, I would start by focusing on the 5 areas that I just listed. Again, refining your keyword research. So go granular and really try to get in the head of your customer and think like them. Matching your ad copy to intent, being specific and compelling in that ad copy that people are seeing on the search page. You're going to want to optimize your landing page, ensure that they're seamless, it's relevant, it matches up to what the person is actually searching for. If they typed in blue coffee mug, you better expect to see an image of a blue coffee mug on there, or a listing of all the blue coffee mugs that you have. And then again, ruthlessly adding those negative keywords, because those negative keywords are a big place where people are wasting money in their ad campaigns. Another thing you're going to really want to do is dedicate that time to ongoing optimization. It's not a one and done task. You cannot just set up your account. You do need to maintain your account. But when you do take these steps consistently and apply them over time, it can dramatically improve your Google Ads performance. And again, this is a system that over time, as you continue to improve your experience and see and respond to the data, your ads just start performing better and better and better over time. Last but not least, I want you to know that many small business owners have struggled to find the time and expertise to do this, and they get stuck. That is exactly why I do what I do. I am a paid search consultant, and I really do offer 2 primary ways to help businesses like yours. First, if you're feeling lost and you just don't know where to start, I do offer Google Ads audits, and I also do offer what I call a build and train, where I come in and I build your account for you, and then I train you on how to manage it yourself. So you save money on that ongoing management fee, and you understand why your account was set up the way it was. The other thing that I offer, again, is just the ability to pick up the phone and answer your questions. So if you're stuck and you don't know where to go, rather than just having this trial and error or go after a new agency over and over again, I can simply look at your account, answer your question, and get you on your merry way. Because most of the time, I'll tell you, since this is how I make my money, it's usually not a major issue. I can usually find it right away. And then it's not necessarily as big of a deal as it feels like when you're going through it. So there is power in mastering your own marketing. My Build and Train is probably my most popular service. And really, 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 when it comes to Google accounts, they need to be specific for your business, tailored to your goals. And you need to know how to maintain them effectively, even if someday you do hire someone to manage that for you. This really empowers you to take control of your marketing future. So if you have any questions, by all means, after watching this video, please comment, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel because you're not going to want to miss any of the videos that I do, which are really aimed at you, the small business owner, and helping you step forward. I love hearing from you. Until next time, happy marketing.